Welcome to Kruk and Kuip Extra Innings, as tonight the Giants win in 10 innings and beat the Indians 2-1. You can follow me at Rob Iman at twitter.com and on Facebook. Tonight had the old formula of timely hitting and good defense. And man, what a good outing tonight by Ty Blach. Ty Blach looked great after the All-Star break. Came in and pitched 7 solid innings tonight. Only allowed 1 earned run, only 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. Not a bad night for Ty Blach. Strickland was lights out. Sam Dyson, excellent 2 innings, and picked up the win. Not a bad outing at all. And Allen, just more bad luck for him. He's got that typical closer stat of 0-5. That's Cody Allen, 3.16 ERA. Not a lot of offense. Eduardo Nunez with 2 hits tonight, went 2 for 5. Posey with a hit. And Hunter Pence finally got a hit with the new walkout music. The other one with multiple hits tonight was Bradley Zimmer. And then Connor Gillespie with some clutch hitting tonight. So beautiful, not bad at all. Finally getting a W on the board is got to be a confidence booster for the Giants. This definitely does. And hopefully tomorrow they can go out there and get a series win tomorrow in the matinee game. Speaking of the matinee game tomorrow, there will be no show after tomorrow's game since it's a weekday matinee game. So I'll be back on Thursday night, probably when I get into wherever, over to the coast on Thursday. So starting Thursday for the next 10 days, shows could be sporadic and stuff, since I'm going to be going on vacation and stuff, and I don't have really a panel to help me out. So there might be shows some days while I'm on vacation. Other days there may not be, depending on my schedule, or might see some late shows. We'll see what happens. But once I get to Southern California, damn at Disneyland, I'm hoping I can do a live show from Disneyland. But yeah, shows are going to be sporadic. Might be interesting, but I'm going to be going on vacation for the next 10 days. So shows are going to be sporadic. So we'll see what happens. I'll try to come on air. Definitely be on Thursday night after I'm settled down. And I'll be live from the Central Coast starting Thursday night. Monday, there may not be any shows since I will be at the Mid-State Fair in Paso Robles. So we'll see. And then when I go see John Mayer that night. But we do have some trades to announce tonight. First trade was with Arizona and Detroit. JD Martinez was traded to the Arizona Diamondbacks for three prospects. What the Tigers got back in return for Martinez, and they got a decent return back for JD Martinez. But the 3 prospects Detroit got back out of.
JD Martinez is off to the Arizona Diamondbacks. This was not unexpected by any measure. The Tigers were racing.
That part of it was not unexpected.
He goes to Arizona. What are you hearing about this?
Well, it's a, you know what? This indicates to the Diamondbacks inside that clubhouse, they're going for it.
Yeah, what they got back in return for JD Martinez was Dawa Lugo, one of their top prospects. Jose King and Sergio Alcantara was what they got back in return for JD Martinez. So I think that was a good trade, especially for a GM who's going to probably be fired at the end of the year. So, but I think Detroit is likely going to be moving more players. I think Justin Wilson's going to bring back a good return for the Tigers soon enough. And Alex Avila, that's another trade, but I think Al Avila is probably going to be fired after the season in Detroit, as Chris Ilitch is likely going to clean house. The other trade tonight was a pretty big trade between the White Sox and Yankees trade. Todd Frazier, David Robertson, and Tommy Cannell went to the Yankees in exchange for Blake Rutherford, Ian Clarkin, and Tyler Clippard and Tito Polo were all traded to the White Sox, and I don't think the Yankees will be done trading before the deadline. I think there will be another. I wouldn't be surprised if they go after starting pitching, and I'll talk about that more. But I think the Yankees might be the top candidate at this point to land Sonny Gray, and it wouldn't surprise me if Chase Headley and a top prospect go to Oakland for Sonny Gray and Yonder Alonso, since then you really upgrade your infield and get a starting pitcher. But I think Chase Headley could be packaged in a trade to Oakland for Sonny Gray. I think Sonny Gray is certainly might be the next guy going to the Bronx Bombers. And we'll see, since New York, the Yankees are likely going to be buying at the deadline, and it looks like they're going to be all in. But this was a good trade by both teams, and the White Sox really got what they wanted to get here at the trade deadline. They really stocked up on prospects, and we'll see how that works out for the White Sox next year. And they may not, and you never know. They might be able to get one more trade done with James Shields. You never know. Somebody might get desperate enough. But the White Sox, they did an excellent job getting the prospect haul they did for all these trades. And it's really going to help them here down the road. Very genius of Rick Hahn to do what he did. And the Yankees, this was a good trade for them. This is the help they needed for the bullpen to help them, and it gives them some other alternatives besides Dylan Betances in the 8th inning. David Robertson could definitely slide into that 8th inning role. Then you could put Dylan Betances back to the 7th inning role where he thrived better. And with Cannell, that just gives New York some really good options. We speak 4th of July. Hurry to the accurate. And this is just a good way to get some good trades out of the way. And that was just really good of them to get what they got, and their bullpens just got that much more solid in New York. If they can get a starter here, I think New York could make a run here. Today on my buyers or sellers team is the other New York team, the New York Mets, and they're going to likely sell at the deadline. They're probably going to move maybe Addison Reed, Jerry Blevins. A good trade partner for them might be the Dodgers, actually, as the Dodgers are looking to add a lefty, and Blevins could be that lefty the Dodgers need. but we'll see what it costs them as in terms of prospects. And now with, I don't think they're going to have a hard time moving Lucas Duda now with that trade. I think if anybody goes, it'll be Alonso with Oakland. But Duda, I think they're going to have a hard time moving Lucas Duda or Asdrubal Cabrera. That's one other one they're going to have a hard time moving. Jose Reyes, that's another difficult one. But if the Yankees can get a haul back for some of their bullpen arms, then we'll see. They're going to probably look more to retool next season, maybe try to move Matt Harvey in the offseason with some of his issues and stuff. I think the Yankees want to move on from Matt Harvey. But I also think that this year Terry Collins should get a pass, and he should be returning next season. But I do think he'll be on a short leash next year. If they start slow, he could be fired. I think he certainly will be on the hot seat next year. But we'll see what the New York Mets can do here before the deadline. All right, let's go around the league with other scores tonight. The Orioles pounded the Rangers 12-1. Your winning pitcher was Dylan Bundy. Your losing pitcher was Tyson Ross. Ruben Tejada went 3 for 5 tonight. Chris Davis had 2 home runs in this game. Ross only survived 9 and 3 1/3 innings, allowed 9 runs, 8 earned, and could be heading to the bullpen. Austin Beavens-Dirks, 2 1/3 innings, 2 earned runs. The Pirates beat the Brewers 4-3. Your winning pitcher was Ivan Nova. Your losing pitcher was Oliver Drake. Travis Shaw went 3 for 4. Francisco Cervelli went 2 for 3 for the Pirates tonight and had a home run. And Shaw also had a home run for the Brewers tonight. The D-backs clobbered the Reds 11-2. Your winning pitcher was Robbie Ray. Your losing pitcher was Sal Romano. David Peralta went 3 for 5 for the D-backs. Zach Cozart went 3 for 4 for the Reds and boosted his trade value with a home run. And Romano allowed 6 earned runs and 4 innings pitched. Tony Cingrani, 2 earned runs and 1 inning pitched. Luis Alberto Bonilla, 3 earned runs and 2 innings pitched. The Cardinals blanked the Mets 5-0. Your winning pitcher was Michael Wacha. Your losing pitcher was Rafael Montero. Matt Carpenter went 4 for 5 for the Cardinals tonight. Phillies beat the Marlins 5-2. Your winning pitcher was Pat Neshek. Your losing pitcher was Dustin McGowan. Maikel Franco went 3 for 4 and with a home run. Yarlene Garcia allowed 2 earned runs and 1 inning pitched tonight. And the Cubs are catching fire with a 5-game winning streak, winning 5-1. Your winning pitcher was John Lackey. Your losing pitcher was Sean Newcomb. Javi Baez went 3 for 4 for the Cubs tonight with a home run. Not a good night for Newcomb, allowing 5 earned runs and 5 1/3 innings pitched. And he also hit Anthony Rizzo twice. And I think he was ejected after hitting Rizzo the second time. Google that up for a second and verify that. Nope. I'm just not. This was hit by pitch, that's all. But the good part is no retaliation, so it was just probably control issues, just bad luck more than anything else. The Yankees beat the Twins 6-3. Your winning pitcher was Chasen Shreve. Your losing pitcher was Bartolo Colon, making his debut for the Minnesota Twins tonight. Didi Gregorius went 3 for 4 in this game. And Luis Cessa made a spot start tonight, only going 3 2/3 innings. Colon only survived 4 innings, allowing 4 earned runs. And in a 15-game inning at Fenway tonight, the Red Sox beat the Blue Jays in 15 innings, 5-4. Your winning pitcher was Hector Velasquez. Your losing pitcher was Mike Bolsinger. Troy Tulowitzki went 4 for 7 for the Blue Jays. And the LA Dodgers have won 10 in a row now, beating the White Sox tonight 1-0. Your winning pitcher was Clayton Kershaw. Your losing pitcher was Miguel Gonzalez. Chris Taylor went 4 for 5. Avisail Garcia went 2 for 3. And Kershaw's ERA is now down to 2.07. And Gonzalez did hit Utley with a pitch tonight. So a little for hitting that piece of shit. Just kidding. The Astros beat the Mariners 6-2. Your winning pitcher was Brad Peacock. Your losing pitcher was Sam Gaviglio. Jose Altuve went 3 for 4 for the Astros, and Evan Gattis went 2 for 3. And Gattis had 2 home runs in this game. And the bad news for the Astros, though, is that they're going to be without Carlos Correa for 6 to 8 weeks with that thumb injury. So I wish him a speedy recovery. And Moran was recalled from the Fresno Grizzlies today. Colin Moran was the one who got recalled to AAA. And hopefully Moran does a good job filling in for him. And the Tigers mauled the Royals 9-3. Your winning pitcher was Matt Boyd. Your losing pitcher was Travis Wood. And Wood allowed 6 earned runs in 4 1/3 innings tonight for the Royals. And Nicholas Castellanos went 4 for 5 for the Tigers tonight with 2 home runs. So it's been the night with the long ball for a lot of teams tonight. The Rockies beat the Padres 9-7. Your winning pitcher was Antonio Sanzatella. Your losing pitcher was Dinelson Lamet. And Greg Holland got his 30th save of the season. Jabari Blash went 3 for 5 in this game and boosted his batting average to .255. And Lamet only went 4 innings, allowing 6 runs, 5 earned. Jose Torres allowed 2 earned runs and 2 innings pitched. 4 runs, 3 earned for Sanzatella tonight. Chris Rusin allowed 2 earned runs with 2/3 innings pitched. The Rays beat the A's 4-3. Your winning pitcher was Adam Kolarek. Your losing pitcher was former Giant Santiago Casilla, who's blowing saves across the bay now. That's his 5th blown save of the season, allowing 2 earned runs in 2/3 innings pitched. Blake Snell, for the Rays, only went 4 innings, allowing 3 earned runs. I might have left the game with an injury, too. Nope, just another struggle for Blake Snell. They're hoping to get Matt Andriese back soon. But Casilla has not fared much better in Oakland this season. That is his 5th blown save of the season. And the Nationals beat the Angels 4-3. Your winning pitcher was Edwin Jackson, surprisingly, making a spot start for the Nationals. Your losing pitcher was Cam Bedrosian. Bryce Harper went 4 for 4 in this game with a home run. Adam Lind went 3 for 4 with a home run. Oh, wow, Edwin, I am surprised. And this was Sean Doolittle's first save, even though he allowed an earned run. And it looks like they've used, this was the first night they used both Madsen and Doolittle out of the Nationals bullpen. But I'm surprised that the Nationals have Edwin Jackson now in the rotation for the time being. Don't see that lasting too terribly long. And down on the farm tonight, the River Cats beat the Chihuahuas 7-6. Your winning pitcher was DJ Snelton. And this was actually Albert Suarez's first game back with the River Cats, so that's encouraging news. Matt Gage allowed 5 earned runs and 3 innings pitched. But hopefully with Albert Suarez getting back to, maybe Albert Suarez could be the guy to could be another option once he's 100% to maybe help out the Giants bullpen a bit by this could be a guy that can come in hopefully in a few weeks to help eat innings for the Giants. Yeah, I'm glad to see Albert Suarez back in Sacramento. That's really encouraging news. And hopefully, once he's 100%, hopefully he can help give the Giants a swing man that's much needed in the rotation. A swing man that's much needed in the bullpen to come eat innings. So hopefully that'll come to fruition sooner than later. And Suarez has been injured most of the year, so I'm glad to see Albert Suarez back up at AAA. So see how that works out. And our probables for tomorrow, we've got a minute. Let's get to our standings. And right now, Boston holds a 2-game lead over Tampa Bay at 53-42. And your 2 wild cards are Tampa Bay and New York right now. And Cleveland still holds a 1.5 lead over Minnesota. And of course, Houston continues to run away with the West. Nationals starting to really start pulling away with the NL East at this point. And Chicago with another win tonight, now only 2.5 games behind Milwaukee for the division. So Milwaukee needs to maybe start becoming an active trade. Might need to make a trade sooner than later with their lead evaporating to 2.5 games. And, of course, the Dodgers continue to run away with the NL West. And Arizona and Colorado still comfortably in the lead for the wild cards. All right, and our probables for tomorrow are Matt Cain against Carlos Carrasco. I'll be back Thursday, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Together we're Giant. Keep it real. Keep it orange. Keep it real orange. Good night.